14. Fava Beans and Clarice Starling. Well, you could say it, you could wait for suspense and excitement. It looks like you know the answer already. Cameras are rolling. Give us an amazing look right into the camera as you answer the right answer.
Silence of the Lambs!
Silence of the Lambs is correct, of course, Trish, amazing job. You've seen the movie once or twice. You've never seen it, but you knew Fava Beans, yes. Fantastic. Trish, great job. How about a round of applause, audience? Yes, very nice. Trish, you've won a prize. Thank you for playing Name That Into. It's the Prius C.
I'm here at the E3 platform with my longtime friend Christian.
Hey.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What a surprise.
Can you tell me what is going on here? You have been just like an auctioneer everywhere on stage. So
Right.
give me the 411 on what's been happening here.
Well, the big thing for We Made is that they're a Korean company that's huge in Korea, but this is their huge splash into America now, and the biggest thing is mobile gaming. So the slogan is, what a surprise, it's mobile, and it's taking games that you normally find on PC, those graphics, and bringing it to the mobile platform. So they have some MMORPG games, some RTS games, these are all gaming terms. I can translate this all for you later. But it's huge that you're going to get the same kind of graphical quality on a mobile device, like an iOS or an Android technology or platform that normally be found on a PC or on your desktop or laptop, and bring it out to your phone.
Okay.
So when Jamie's at the dentist's office waiting to go in, she could be on her phone playing some amazing role-playing game that normally you would have to be at home on your computer.
Okay.
So we're making a big splash here at E3 to let everyone know. It's the revolution. Yeah.
The Korean Revolution. So what has been the big reveal here? Everyone has one.
Right. I would say probably the one, it's called Project Dragon, The Roar from the Dungeon. It's an MMORPG action game. I think they call it an action MMORPG. And it's the same graphical quality you would find on a PC. And to have that on an iPhone or to have that on a tablet is enormous. The quality you see is the same quality you find on a computer. So that's mind-blowing. And so that's really the big calling card for this whole movement, this whole new wave of what you could do on a mobile game, let alone it's online. So you can do it on 3G or Wi-Fi. So this is not, throwing birds at boxes. This is a whole other level, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so I'm gonna check out this whole other level. I'm gonna hop on my phone and see
Do
if
it.
I can figure out the We Made situation.
We can play each other.
We can play each
Because
other.
it's all online, it's player versus player. We can do the fighting
Fantastic.
game.
All right. So I'm gonna go rekindle with Christian, and thank you.
Thank you, Jamie. It was a pleasure.
All right.
No event would be complete without some live entertainment. We were curious if the musicians seen here were playing actual instruments or were they using electronic instruments, something like Rockstar Hero or something like that. Well, it looks like in this case, they're playing the real deal.
Adrian, the ultimate gamer at E3, okay? Can you give me a little information about how you got into gaming in the first place?
Well, ever since I was a kid, I just started playing games, me and my brothers, and we grew up with them from the Super Nintendo all the way up to today, so love games, love them.
And what has been the highlight of E3 for you so far?
So far, everything. I don't know, this is the first E3 I've ever been to, so it's just awesome. Well, I guess mainly Nintendo. I love Nintendo, so yeah, it's all awesome.
And what do you feel is kind of the wave of the future for games, as someone who plays them all the time?
The wave of the future probably will be, if you've heard of OnLive, which is streaming games. That's the cloud. That's probably the wave of the future right there. Yeah.
And you get into the clouds as something you do?
I've started playing it. It's pretty cool. They still have a lot to do, but I think that's the future right there. Especially digital downloads too.
Okay. And so what is your plan for E3 for the next 2.5 days, my friend?
Have fun.
All right, well, you get back to having fun, sir. All right.
We saw Toyota earlier. Now we're going to find out why Ford Motor Company of Detroit is in attendance at E3.
I am here with Mary Ellen of Ford. Ford has a setup at E3. So can you just tell us what Ford is doing here? What are you representing?
Sure. Well, we're here with the Focus ST Rally Club. Focus ST is our newest line in the Ford family. It's a rally club. It's a street car really focused on performance. And the great thing about being here at E3 is that the Focus ST is really targeted towards our millennial consumer. Our millennial consumers, what we're finding, love the gaming industry. So there's that immediate kind of attraction and connection for the two vehicles to be put together.
Well, thank you so much, Mary.
You're welcome.
Gaming that involves physical movement silences those who believe that children and adults who play these games are becoming sedentary and part of the current obesity crisis that is sweeping America. Check this out. This is the NBA 2K13. You can play basketball and game at the same time.
Jamie Wright outside the Game Loft PR station with Tom Price. He is the PR representative for North America.
That's right.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Can you give me a little information about the products that you're showcasing here today?
Yeah, well, we're showing a number of our games, but the 4 big new ones we're showing are The Amazing Spider-Man, which is the official mobile game for the movie that's coming up later this month. We are also showing Asphalt 7, which is the sequel to our really successful driving game, Asphalt series. We're showing a couple other games too. One of them is called Cosmic Colony, which is a tycooning game that's really kind of for kids. It's kind of like sci-fi, build a colony on another planet and, raise it up. And then the other one is called Kingdom and Lords, and it's also a tycooning game, but more of a hardcore RPG for gamers. Yeah.
And so, what has been the highlight for you guys so far? I mean, obviously you're working, but I'm sure there's a highlight.
The highlight is getting to show people our games. It's been cool. I mean, people are obviously really excited about Spider-Man. It's a big deal, and we think our game's pretty neat. And people have said really cool things about it. It's, I've been to a lot of E3s. I know there's a lot of stuff to look at, and so it's really cool when someone comes and sees your game and says, "Oh, that's pretty nice,"
And everybody has the one big reveal that they've sort of showcased here. Is Spider-Man yours, or is it something else?
I mean, we had announced Spider-Man, but I think that was definitely our big thing that people were. I know people were really excited to come see in the booth, and it was definitely really exciting for us to show it off. So yeah, I would call that probably our big reveal. Yeah.
Well, I'm going to go try to find Spider-Man myself. I'm sure that you have a showcase that I haven't checked out yet. And so thank you for stopping to talk to us, and enjoy the rest of your experience at E3 this year.
Thank you.
Well, my friends, we have had a long day at E3. From Sega to NBA Beats to Game Loft to everything that we've done here today. It has been fantastic. We have gotten some great interviews. Project Vanguard is going to be shown shortly, though that was behind the secret mirror and you couldn't see it. But stay tuned for our next programming, and thank you for joining us.